You want to come out from over there? Here, can you clean that up first? Emmy, yeah, clean up that pillow and then you can come on over here and say hi. You see yourself? Yeah, there she is. There's my bugs. Alright everybody, and welcome back for another stream with the Poke Counselor. So Emmy's going to be here to open up a couple packs with us. We've got the set that I absolutely cannot stand. And we're hoping for my daughter to be able to pull us some fire because we probably opened up about 20 packs of Evolving Skies and probably about 50 packs of Evolving Skies, and we've got almost nothing from Evolving Skies for all these years. The only reason why I ever got into Evolving Skies in the first place was because my sister ended up pulling the Moonbryon, and that ended up getting us all the way back into opening up Pokemon cards. So let's get started with some Evolving Skies, and for the first time, we've got my daughter over here to get some, her face is a little bit dirty, but we're gonna hope that she can get us some good pack magic. Emmy, you ready? Yeah? You wanna say hi?
Hi.
Here. You wanna say a little bit louder, Bugs?
Hi, my name is Emmy.
Good job, Bugs. Alright, let's go. Alright, Emmy, I'm gonna kind of open up this pack here for a little bit for you, and then you're gonna come in, you're gonna lay or throw them all down, okay? Alright, so we've got our code card there. We'll throw that off to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, sweetheart, you ready? Alright, this is all you, Bugs. Come on. Over here. Alright, make sure the camera can see it, okay, sweetheart? Emmy, here, take the cards. Alright, you want to put them down. Make sure the camera can see them. Over here, Bugs. Alright, there you go. Dish them out. There we go. Emmy, make sure the camera can see it, my love. There you go. Right there, just like that, Bugs. Alright, that's okay. Tilt it up. Yeah, that's fine. Just nice and easy, Bugs. Of all the sets that she's gonna open up, she's gonna be opening up the one with one of the highest potential pulled cards in all of the entire era of Sword and Shield.
Can I pull a Sylveon when I say a Sylveon?
You want to pull a Sylveon? There actually, I think there is a Sylveon in this set, but I am not 100% sure. Hey, Emmy. Yeah, you did get that Sylveon. You can tell him. Go for it.
One day I got a Sylveon. One day I said a Sylveon. I actually got it in a pack.
That's correct.
When I said it, I just got it.
That's correct. One time.
Immediately.
That's exactly right. So one time we were opening up some Surging Sparks, and my daughter said, "I want the Sylveon," looking down at the table mat here.
Then I got the Sylveon.
That's exactly right. In the very next pack, because I was like, I don't think there is a Sylveon in this set. And here you go, Ems. Yep, and then she immediately got it. Emmy,
yeah.
Here you go. Take the cards. Make sure you show them out here on the camera, my love. Here, try it. Yeah, put your arm around it. There you go. Put them down. Put them a little bit lower, my love. There you go. Awesome. It's going well. You can see so much concentration going on here. So after this, we've got one more pack after this one, and then she gotta go to bed. What do you got? They can't see it. Oh, hang on. Looks like we've got a regular Hollow Slacking, and that's so far the best card that we pulled in the packs from Evolving Skies. So much potential, so little likeliness. And then for those that you do not know, the chase card in this set is a what's it called, a Moonbryon. There's our code card right there. We'll put that here off to the side. We're not going to clean up these until a little bit later. 2, 3, 4. And we've got a lot of cards to go through. I think I actually might see something decent back there. There is something decent back there. Emmy, it has to be in front of the camera, my love. There is something decent back there. I don't know what it is, but there's something. I'm holding on to her arm so she doesn't yank it away. Kyurem, And an Espeon VMAX. There we go. Espeon VMAX. That is the best pull we probably ever had from an Evolving Skies pack. Good job, Bugs. You want to give me a high five?
I actually want a Sylveon right now.
Yeah, you want a Sylveon?
Yep.
Nice.
I want a Sylveon.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and sleeve this card up. And Jennifer is over here off to the side. So my lovely wife is actually going to take my daughter away and put her to bed here very short. Emmy, put that down. Show your mom. Show your mom what you just pulled. There's a lot of excitement over there on the other side of the room. The crowd goes wild. As in, there's like a small smirk. Emmy, here, come on. Yep, we're gonna keep this one safe, okay? All right. I know you do, my love. Emmy, go on, my love. Go to mommy. Jen, thank you. Awesome. So that is the first time that Emmy has ever been on the channel, and as far as I know. I mean, I put her in a couple little, like, just quick little bits here and there. She was in a... You had to click on a link to actually get to a short that she was in. And now that she's gone, it's time to hydrate. But everybody, welcome. I appreciate all of you guys stopping by. We've got a lot of stuff to get through here tonight, and we do have plenty of time. We have some stuff that we need to... we gotta talk about something. We got some interesting, fun stuff that has happened. So, first of all, absolute first thing is that we need to redo the giveaway from 2 weeks ago to this day. So, for those of you that don't know, the reason why we have to redo the giveaway, it is because the individual that had won has not gotten in contact with us, and that is a issue because, oh, that was a $10 Espeon card. Sweet. Yeah, so that's nice. But yeah, so that individual never got in contact with us. That was Chili Nikov. No idea why the individual didn't get in contact with us. It is what it is. However, that just opens up the drawing for whomever else is going to that was in that drawing originally. Now, the only other thing that I will change right now, as of like for all the giveaways in the future. Oh, sorry, not for all of the giveaways, but in the future. But for right now, in the foreseeable future, I'm only going to be able to give away product that is going to be for persons located in the 48 states. So, you know, the continental United States, which, as most of you probably know, it excludes Hawaii, Alaska. It's mostly because it's pretty much just because of shipping rates. Shipping rates are astronomically really, really high, and that's not something that I can afford to do. Because if you guys want stuff, I can't afford to just fork out or shovel out shipping costs. And like, one amazing thing is that the individual that did win, as I promised, the Blooming Waters box. So that was JK Suppa Buddies. JK Suppa Buddies, if you were there, if you're watching right now, be more than happy to type in what you got into the chat. But if not, I am going to tell everybody what you got. So let's see. So for those of you that do know, the individual that won the most recent the most recent giveaway, which was the Blooming Waters box when we hit 100 subscribers, which was pretty much mostly me daring people to show up and be a part of it. So that individual actually got in contact with me as I requested to show me what it is that he actually ended up getting. So, oh, he actually wrote me. So here's the way that it went. It said, hey, here, you'll actually be able to see it. Hey, I just got the package. I wanted to show you some of the hits that I got. As you can see, there's the Clefable that I gave alongside. And then there's an Almanite. He got a gold hyper rare Mew. He got that. He got the big old Blastoise, but what's that? What card did he get in the giveaway? The first actual giveaway that has been received. My boy JK Suppa Buddies got a freaking Charizard out of that Blooming Waters box that I gave away. So, yeah. this is what you can win when you do everything right. That's how that happened. So I said, dude, no freaking way. That's amazing. I'm gonna share this on the stream tonight, going live in about 45 minutes, which ended up being in about an hour and 15 minutes. He said, yeah, feel free to do so. I'm so grateful you let me open these packs. I never get to open up packs, so I am so grateful you gave me this opportunity. Forever going to stay loyal to your channel, and also sending all my friends and family towards you. Thank you so much. This is why this community, this is one small example of how amazing this community is. Sorry, my children were watching Pokemon. It's kind of distracting here in the background on the telly. So, this is one of a few examples of how much I absolutely love this community. So I was at a very small local card show that one of our guys in our group had put on alongside a few other people. So here's just some of the cards that I picked up today. Sabrina's Psychic Control. I need pretty much all of these for my master sets. This Nido Queen. Most of these are pretty played. Brock's Jug Trio. I like this card. It's a pretty cool card. I might already have a lot of these. I'm not sure. But these are just cards that I was like, I think I need them, but I'm not 100% sure. Just because the price is there doesn't mean that's how much I paid. Just take it with a grain of salt. You know, some people are like, oh my gosh, you paid too much for that. Or, oh my goodness, you got a screaming deal on that. Well, yeah, I probably did. But at the same time, like, I probably didn't end up paying that much for it. Blaine's Ponyta, Koga's Zubat, and an Energy Flow. Ah, hello JK Suppa buddies. Thank you for stopping by. I just showed everybody the email that you had sent back to me and all of the hits that you got, and I'm super excited for you. Very happy that if anybody was able to pull the Charizard, that it came from the free Blooming Waters box. What an awesome opportunity that was. So anyway, continuing back to how today went. So today was actually a pretty interesting day. So we went to the little card shop, got to hang out with some friends, got to see some of the other, meet some new people that I've never met before. And yeah, it was a pretty awesome time. And a really funny thing was that I was actually able to chat with an individual that had mistaken myself and my group that I'm a part of here in the local community. He thought we were scalpers. Which I can see that, like kind of if the boot fits. It was a group of us that had taken the opportunity to get the product that we wanted at one of our just local retailers. It was just Target. My friends and I had all showed up at the exact perfect time. We bought pretty much, we bought as much as we could, because there's limits. There's a two item limit per person. Hello, Ryan. Thank you for stopping by. And we had a 2-item limit per person, and what we ended up doing was we pretty much bought as much as we could. Well, there was a gentleman that had walked in, and he was pretty much running towards the back. Well, as he was running towards the back, he had stopped off and had chatted with 2 of the guys that were holding on to a couple of the SPCs from Prismatic Evolutions, and he had seen that they were both carrying their full amount. And he had said under his breath, he had asked, is there anything left? And they said there probably isn't, but go check anyway. And as he was walking away, he said, frickin' Scalper City in here. And then as he was walking off, one of my partners in the community, he was like, what the hell did you just say? Like, I know I try to keep this channel as PG to PG-13 as I possibly can, but he was like, what the hell did you just say? And the guy's like, you freaking heard me. Anyway, massive, tensions are high, I guess you could say. Like, when people are trying to get product, especially if they're trying to get product to open, like what we do here on the channel is we just open. I'm not, selling any of this. None of this is for sale. So, as far as I know, nobody's given me a price that is something that I can't negotiate away from. But anyway, so that individual just happened to be there today. So I was with my buddies in my community. I was like, is that the right guy? Is that the same guy? Just want to make sure, because I will not accuse somebody of something if I don't know for sure that's the thing. So anyway, we're going to stay hydrated. So I asked him, I was like, hey, you were the guy that was there at Target a couple days ago, right? He's like, yeah. And I was like, we were the guys that you called us scalpers to. And he's like, yeah, I know, I apologize for that. And I was like, well, dude, you really, yeah, Scalper City, that's exactly right. He's like, yeah, I know, I shouldn't have done that. I was like, because just so you know, like, yeah, even though, like, it kind of made sense to think that, but you can't just go out and accuse somebody of something just because you maybe in a very small snippet glimpse. Yeah, it's like you just can't accuse somebody of being kind of a scummy POS if you don't know for a fact those people are scummy POSs. Anyway, he apologized today for what he had said. He actually ended up following, and massive appreciation. He also has his own channel. He's on Twitch. We're probably going to link up at some point to be able to do a little bit of like a collaboration. So he's actually the guy that put on the entire show today for our very small community. So the guy that accused us, our group, of being scalpers is now actually he's a really good dude. Oh my god, how can I not remember Cheo. Anyway, so Cheo is actually, he streams on Twitch. Ayo Cheo is his Twitch account. So bit of a shout out for that. He ended up being like, we chatted for quite a bit. We kind of got to know each other a little bit more. And no, not did we just become friends. It was more like, did we just become acquaintances? We went from being like, I don't like you, to being acquaintances, like, because of a massively overly hasty quick jump to conclusions. So there's that. Anyway, so yeah, feel free to check him out on Twitch. He's also going to help me be able to stream on multiple platforms, because it's not just so easy when you use OBS Studios like you do with Streamlabs, and another one which I think is called like eStream or something like that. I can't remember. I'm going to look more into that one in the future, but that one's also kind of like a pay to win, as in like you can pay to be on multiple platforms at the same time through like a pro membership account. Either way, it is what it is. I'm really looking forward to actually working a little bit more with like getting on multiple channels. Now that's actually multiple streaming platforms. That will make it a lot more difficult, because it just is more difficult, because then I'm going to be paying attention not only to YouTube, but I'm also going to be needing to pay attention to Twitch, or in the event that if it was ever to become monetized, I could possibly be on TikTok. Either way, there's 16 people watching now. And I think some of you are probably here not just to hear me chat, but also we got to rip some more packs. We just opened up 3 packs of Evolving Skies. My daughter did. So if you haven't watched that, feel free to watch that. But also, we need to redo that submission from a couple weeks ago. So I've got my phone. We've got the wheel of names over here. I should have put all of the names in prior to starting the stream, but I forgot. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna knock off some of these names nearly one by one. Let me pull out my handy dandy keyboard and let's get started on that. So window capture, let's go over to the board. All right. Okay, so here we go. So we've got our original list of names. These, let's see, Sparky, you're on there. MWDI, Sizords, Rotten Purples. Okay, and then Drew, I know you were a part of it. Clayton, I know you were a part of it. Pokemon Plays, Suppa Buddies, I know neither of you guys were in at that time. Nothing against you, it's just that there's the criteria you have to meet, and none of you guys were a part of it at that time. Let's see, just watching YouTube, trash. And also, for all of you guys that are watching that are seeing this, I'm just getting rid of the people that actually more than likely ended up jumping into the last stream, signed up, and then probably just unsubscribed. Obro's also, oh shoot. All right, so, let me clear it to there. Oh shoot, again. And then when our next giveaway is not going to be when we reach 100 subscribers. The next giveaway will be when we reach 151. And to those of you that don't know, one of the guys in the group, he is a massive collector of sealed product. And my goodness, did this guy pull through. This isn't all the names. I'm going to end up adding more. But this guy, his name is Tony. I just got off a 2-hour phone call with this gentleman. Yes, Clayton, there will be a giveaway. Actually, Courtney, tonight I'm not going to open up the Destined Rivals. I'm not going to open up any Destined Rivals tonight. We're going to actually open up some Paldean Fates, Fusion. Oh, the Fusion Strike that you guys gave us. And let's see, an Ogerpon EX Premium Collection box, a Zapdos 151 box, and the brand new Charizard EX Special Collection box. So that's what we're opening up tonight as of right now. Do you guys see that 151 poster collection right there? I know you can see it. So look here, let me go to the... All right, you guys see that 151 poster collection? That was given away by a gentleman in our community. His name is Tony. So massive shout out to Tony. And that guy freaking won. So won as in whoever it is that's going to win that 151 giveaway, that is going to be that's going to be a massive win. So you will be getting that alongside some other stuff. So that's pretty awesome. All right, let's see. I got to add in Armando because I know you were a part of it last time. Let's see. Kyle, what's the next giveaway? Can I join this giveaway? No, this giveaway is a redo from 2 weeks ago. Not the one from last week, as in 7 days ago. This has nothing to do with that Blooming Waters box. This is only and strictly for people that were here 2 weeks ago, that were in on that giveaway, but I have to redo it because the individual that won never got in contact with me or proved that they were who they say they were, because it was a spam. So I'm not gonna fall for that. Like, all it was somebody saying, "Hey, this is me, my friend. I want your money." It's like, no, next giveaway, Evolving Skies booster box. Yes. No, it will not be that. Tony, the real MVP. Yeah, absolutely. Tony killed it. Didn't even ask him to do it. Just a massive win. Super good dude. Massive, awesome thing for somebody to do. Let's see. Armando, do you see Izzy's name on there already on the list? Because I'm going to add her in there as well because she was a part of it. So we got Emmy Racing. Let's see. Armando. MWDI Drew was not there before as well. Sparky is... Oh, you know what? I've actually got a photo of this on my phone. Where'd my phone go? Has anybody seen my phone? Oh, there it is. It's literally just like the third drawer. Put me in, coach. You're already in. IS, I think you were in. Yay, thanks. I'm not sure. I have to double check on that one, IS, because I do have a photo of everybody that is supposed to be in on this one, and there's no new names that are getting added tonight. It's strictly the names from last time that are going to be in on this. So just give me a few seconds. I need to find that photo again to add in the correct names. Okay, here we go. All right, so it's just got to load. Okay, all right, here we go. So just give me a few moments on this. So, and I got to make sure that I don't accidentally type in the same name twice. Matthew T. Allie was in it. Let's see, Allie T. Yesteryear. Yesteryear was in there. Oh, sorry, it's Izzy. Okay, perfect. All right, okay, perfect. Izzy, I got you in there already, so you're good to go. Yesteryear. What a fun time chatting with Yesteryear last time. That was fun. Let's see. Tony, Justin, Giles as well. Justin, Giles, or maybe it's Giles instead of Giles. I don't know. You guys are gonna have to correct me on that one. Let's see. Hawaiian 5-0, and I know you're down in Texas, so hopefully, if you win, you want me to open it to keep it a little bit cheaper. Chili Nikop will not be allowed in this one for obvious reasons. Mr. Freeline and Travis. Oh wait, no, Travis didn't like the video. Mr. Freeline. Have we heard Mr. Free? Any of you in the last 2 weeks heard Mr. Freeline? Because I don't believe we have. Let's see. I'm gonna put silent next to that one. Just because I think Hawaii 5-0 stopped by last time. That was nice. Yesteryear, I believe, also stopped by. Emmy Racing was 100% there. Saturn, I believe, is Tony. I think that's what we got to earlier. Let me just double check to make sure. Yeah, Saturn is Tony. Okay, perfect. And then, oh, no, I don't have Saturn Tony. So give me 1 second. Let me add him in there. Saturn Tony. Yeah, so if any of you want to thank him specifically, he's known as Rising Saturn. That is the gentleman that has given away the 151 poster collection box, and that will be in the next giveaway when we hit 151. So 151 subscribers for those of you that don't know. All right, so we just got to get a little more hydrate here, and I think we're at the same amount of names almost as what we had last time. Does anybody see their name missing? Does anybody remember a name that is missing on here? I'll wait. I got a little bit of time. All right, so Emmy Racing 100%. You've already stopped by, I believe, today in this, but I don't... No, I haven't seen you yet. All right, I believe Alan also. Okay, all right, perfect. You don't see Alan? Okay, you're right. I do not see Alan's name in there. All right, so we need to add Alan into that. Thank you, Courtney. Courtney, do you see yourself in there? Because I don't see you. Courtney. And we want to make sure we do it right, too. Phantasma. Oh, Phantasma, you are just as Izzy. That's how I've got you in there. Oh, wait, no, Phantasma is Kylie. Okay, I'll just put you there as Phantasma. Thank you so much for reminding me. Yes, you are correct. No, it's absolutely no problem, dude. Tony, you're fantastic, and I appreciate absolutely everything that you've done so far for all of this, and everything that hopefully we can stay in business together. What is the hydration of choice today? From the makers of Sierra Nevada, the people that brought you the whole Sierra Nevada mountain range, they've also decided to bring us the Nectar of the Gods. So they brought us Rad Little Thing, an IPA, West Coast Hazy IPA. What that is it's they found a way to put amazing nectar juice, and they just put it into a can, and then we get it out of the can by taking it and defying gravity, but at the same time rejoicing gravity as it flows through us. That is my synopsis of beer. So yeah, it's just a hazy IPA from Sierra Nevada. I got it from Costco a couple days ago. Fantastic win. Future sponsor. Yeah, this stream has been brought to you by, unofficially, Sierra Nevada. Drink this. Official shout out from that. Moses, is this a giveaway? Yes, this is the giveaway that you were a part of 2 weeks ago when the gentleman did not claim his prize. So, also, whoever it is that wins this giveaway, I insist, I can't make you, but I insist that you let me open it up here on this channel. So please let me open it up here on this channel, and I will send you all of the hits, all of it, into the most secure possible way that I can. I will send it out on the very next available day that I can to ship it out via UPS. Probably the cheapest method that I possibly can as well, which would be like 2-day ground mail, but it is what it is. Either way, what's this about Costco now? It's a fantastic beverage. I got a lovely beverage here, and I got it from Costco. I got a 24-pack, which was 4 different types of beverages, and I got them all for, I think, just shy of $24. So massive win. Okay, everybody. You know, honestly, I'm starting to wonder, does anybody remember if Justin actually commented on that? No, I think he did. I'm pretty sure Justin did comment on it. Either way, half of these people are actually in my group here. The other there's another good portion of y'all that are my family. Hello, Frozen Cold. Good evening. Welcome to the party. All right. Anyway, if anybody has any more objections to this, let me know. Costco in Sierra Nevada can sponsor. Absolutely, they can. I just insist that Costco gives me distribution rights to being able to, hand out their Living Waters Pokemon stuff. That would be awesome. All right, are y'all ready? Because we're gonna spin this. All right. Thank you, Veggie Beast, for stopping by and subbing to the channel. That's fantastic. And we're doing a giveaway makeup from the one that we did 2 weeks ago. So again, whoever the winner is, for the love of God, I hope you're here right now, because then we can actually answer this up. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, spin it. Oh, it's not spinning. Another 3, 2, 1 spin. There we go. Another 3, 2, 1 spin. All right, let's see what we got. M.E. Racing or Eric? Oh, Eric. All right, so it looks like my brother-in-law, Eric, is the winner. Eric, are you here right now? Give me 1 second. Let's see if we could call him. We're gonna see if we can get him on the phone. And also, Emmy Racing would have been a nice win too, because that he's been helping out the channel quite a bit. Hey, you want to know who won the giveaway tonight?
Oh shit, the live, dude.
Yep.
I missed it. Who won?
You.
Are you fucking serious?
I'm not kidding, man. You won the giveaway.
Oh, hell yeah.
So, I got 2 questions for you. 1, do you want it to be you, or we could pass it on to somebody else? Or 2, we can, because I'm live right now. So, anyway. Then also, I can keep it sealed, or I can open it for you and send you to give to your kids, or whatever you want to do with it. And you guys can open it yourselves, or I can open it here and send you all of what you earned.
Oh shit, dude. I'm like thrown off right now.
Not. Do you want to open it right now, or do you want to open it when it gets to you, or what are you thinking?
Man, let's open it right now.
Open it right now. He wants to open it right now. All right, buddy. Feel free to jump on. You're gonna see what we get.
I'm gonna jump on right now. Hold on. Well, yeah, I'm gonna jump on right now.
All right, buddy. We'll see you in a second. I'll hold off for you for a few moments.
Okay.
All right, bye. This is fun. This is great. So, also, because, like, usually I don't actually tell my family what I'm normally doing. Like, in this case, like, outside of my house, my family. Like, my wife and my kids all know, as you saw, my daughter was here opening up packs with me. She opened up 3 Evolving Skies and actually got a pretty cool Espeon VMAX card. But, like, my family outside of my house doesn't normally, like, take part in, like, stuff like this. So it is actually pretty fun that I was actually able to not only give it away to a family member, but also, and he used to collect Pokemon back in the day, like way back in the day. Yes, Eric passed the vibe check. Yeah. Also, I do apologize to any of you guys that might have a child listening, but yeah, he, anyway, it is what it is. So, yeah. So Eric, just let me know in the chat once you're here, and we'll go ahead and open up your products. And then I'm probably gonna have to send it off in like an ETB or something like that. I don't know if he's gonna want me to. Oh, also here, let me move this stuff over so you guys can see everything that he won from this giveaway tonight. So he's got some vintage cards that are about as old as we are. And then, hello, Sean Ewan. Thank you for stopping by. We just did a lovely little giveaway a few moments ago, and we are still at the very beginning of our stream. And here shortly, we are going to be opening up some Pokemon cards, because we barely even opened up any Pokemon cards. My mom called her car Emily. Thank you for adding that. That's fantastic. Why Emily? I'm on, brother. Okay, perfect. All right, Eric is here. Eric, this is the stuff that you have won. So, you've won, and here, let me go back over to the card opening so you can see these. So, you won this quite well off Imposter Oak's Revenge. And it's actually in pretty decent condition. Now, I know you probably don't really care so much about some of these Japanese cards, but these Japanese cards were printed off in like 1997, 98, somewhere around there. So they're pretty old. They're older than Andrew. They're older than just about everybody in this stream, except for maybe just a select few of us. This is Misty's Horsey. We got Koga's Grimer, Sabrina's Drowsy, Sabrina's Ghastly. Each one of these cards is worth, probably $1 to $5, except for this one. This one's probably actually worth maybe 10, maybe not 10. Either way, I love the random looking game. Yes, yeah. Tropical Storm Berry is forming soon. You're just nothing but fun facts over here, Sean Ewan. I appreciate that. Tropical Storm Berry is forming soon. Do you want to tell us where? Because I assume it must be in the Atlantic, somewhere probably near the Caribbean, I imagine. All right, Eric, we are opening up your Pokeball right now. So, also, do you want me to send you the Pokeball, or do you want me to just send you all the stuff that will come in the Pokeball? Like, actually, this would probably be a pretty decent little... Oh my goodness, is this going to be difficult again? Okay, here we go. There's 3 packs in here. It should be Obsidian Flames, Paradox Rift, and a base set. Base set, 2 base sets, and 1 Obsidian Flames. There's some pretty decent little cards that can come out of these, and I know the Pokeball's a little bit dented, but, you know, it's kind of difficult to get these things. You got a Quaxley coin. These are pretty much just good for people that actually play the games. He will be in Mexico. All right, so that's interesting. So... Tropical Storm Berry is forming, and it will be landing in Mexico. Is it going to be landing on the Baja Peninsula, or is it going to be landing a little bit further south, like towards like Puerto Vallarta? Sorry if I ruined that. I'm super stoked, bro. So are we. All right. We're going to go with Obsidian Flames. That'll be the first one. So the chase card for this, I believe, is the Charizard. And you know what? If we end up pulling anything good over here, or something that I can't give you an idea of how much it's worth, then we will go over to the other screen here and we will find out how much that card specifically is worth. Either way, I mean, what a win, because this card right here, this Dark Vaporeon's worth like $5. Like, that's freaking sick. As well as that Blaine's Charmeleon, which is also worth nearly about $5. So, that's freaking cool. Let's see, you said it wonderfully. Oh, whoops. All right, so we got this. Boom. All right, we got a Lechonk. That is our first card from the giveaway. Wiglet, Squovet, Dartrix, Oinkalone, Salazzle, Claydol, and Herdier, and an Entei regular holo. That is our Obsidian Flames 1 pack from Obsidian Flames. We're going to set all of those exactly off to the side, and if we get any hits, we're going to be setting it off to the side. Nuevo Tampon. Okay, gotcha. Nuevo Tampon. Yes, I too like turtles. All right, and we're just gonna discard all the code cards because I don't think you need the code cards. All right, Capsicid, we got a potion, Buizel, Energy Retrieval, Ultra Ball, Esparta, Arven, Fido, Zangoose, into an Oinkalone EX. And that is our first pull from the giveaway. All right. I'm going to set that one in with those, and we'll set the bulk off with the bulk. Hang on 1 second. We have to stay hydrated too, y'all. I'm going out for breakfast with my mom next Monday. Boom. Let's know more about that. Where are you guys going? Do you live in Mexico? The Veggie Beast. Couldn't agree more. Let's see. Squirrel. Sorry, I'm also trying to like stay on Poke topic here a little bit. All right, Quaxwell, Cyclizar, Vivillon, we've got an illustration rare, y'all. Eric, you've got an illustration rare that is going to be a part of this giveaway in 3, 2, 1. You've got a Pachirisu illustration rare. I believe that is an $8 card. Skeledirge. Boom. Actually, what's funny is that I think it's... Oh, where'd it go? This is like one of my daughter's favorite cards. That's so funny. Dude, I actually literally just bought her this card the other day. That's so sick. So you get an amazing pull, some fantastic bulk. You're gonna have 4 cats? You're gonna have to prove it. Only one person can have so much cats. That's... Also, I think at some point we need to get a moderator for this channel because we're at 15 people watching now. And to help kind of like answer some of those questions, like when we get a little bit bigger and we get towards that, like for when we hit 151 subs and we do that 151 person giveaway, that one is going to be, that's going to be outrageous. So that is, I mean, that's going to get nuts. Like, I'm going to desperately need a moderator for that. So if we have any volunteers to serve as a moderator, please let me know. Liz, looking at you, Liz. Oh, shoot. I almost threw that away. The Fuecoco. This is the other coin. This is the one that you're going to get from the 2-pack. Massive potential from these 2-packs. Massive potential. So there's our code card. Let's see here. So... we got an Armor Rouge promo. We got a Reveroom, which, because this card is a giveaway, I will not do to this Reveroom that is the fate of all Reverooms in this household. In the clinic, Reveroom is not allowed to be here. But for the sake of the fact that none of these are my cards, I will not be destining Reveroom to the wall, to the trash can. Silver Tempest, what we're looking for in here is we're looking for the Lugia Alt Rare, which is a $300 card, which is mere child. Oh my god, there's texturing. Y'all, we got some texturing in there. All right, we're not going to spoil this. We're not going to spoil this. We got some texturing. Oh boy, we got some texturing. Eric, you might have something big coming up here in a few seconds. Yeah, we already got that illustration rare for you, but we might have a $300 card heading your way here shortly, but we're going to find out. So we got the pack trick. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. That takes those 4 cards from the back. Whatever that card is, am I on Streamlabs? No, I'm on OBS. Whatever that card is that's back there, it will now be the last card. It will not be the halfway point, which is mere child's play to this potential that could come out of that Lost Origin pack. We've got a Wallace, we got a Lantern, Phoebus, Fennekin, Spinarak, Beldum. What do we got next? We got Swablu, and next card. Look at that. Look at that. We got something back there. Are you guys ready for this? Eric, are you ready? Because in 3, 2, 1, we've got a Lance. That's sort of, I mean, that's freaking all right. We got some texturing on this. I don't have a clue how much this card is worth. Does anybody? Oh my god, look at the cutting on it. That is so off-centered. Oh man. So I used to be on Streamlabs way back in the day, and then I moved over to OBS when pretty much everybody was giving me a hard time for being on Streamlabs. All right. So we have Silver Tempest. Let's bring this up. Let's see what we got going on here, y'all. How much is this Lance card worth? Because I don't know. I didn't even know. I've never seen this card before. Okay, it looks like we're going down a little bit further. This is a $3.19 card. That is not too bad. Dude, you got some good pulls in here. I mean, it's no Charizard, but you know what? We've got more potential. Sorry, excuse me. We have more potential from this one pack than all of 151, like nearly combined. I'm good with $20. Yeah. Dude, this is going really, really well. Honestly, it is going better than I had thought. I thought it was going to be going fairly well, but it's going quite well. This is our last pack from the giveaway. And we got a Lost Origin pack. So what we're looking for in here is we're looking for the $600 Giratina. $600 Giratina card. That could be in here. We don't know. We don't know. I'm gonna look away from this because I don't want to potentially spoil it with like seeing like some potential texturing like we did in that last one. So we got our code card. Hello, Pikachu Professor. Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate it. What we're doing right now is we're just wrapping up the giveaway that we just recaptured. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm looking away because I don't want to potentially ruin it. We're going to stay hydrated here for a second. All right. Here we go. We're looking for that Giratina. We're looking for that Giratina. Hisuian Sliggoo, sorry. Machop. It's Pikachu! Sorry if anybody's got headphones on, they just got their eardrums blown out. Giratina baby, it's my screensaver? Yes, it is. We've got a lady. And we're gonna find out what the final card is in the giveaway. In 3, 2, 1. Ah, it's a Bouffalant non-holo. God dang. Oh, man. Oh, well. You still got some really sick cards, though. We'll go through these one last time. And then we'll get on to what we're here for. We got these. These are your 3 main pulls from that set. Petrisa, I think that's like an $8 card. Lance was about a $4 card. And Oinkalone, that's about, I don't know, 50 cents, maybe. Either way, that's still pretty cool. And honestly, like, because I know you guys aren't getting a lot of Pokemon down there, so this is kind of a bit of a win. Especially something like this. This Dark Vaporeon, that's a really cool card. Kind of hard to come by, I guess you could say. Blaine's Charmeleon. Get a couple Japanese cards in here. These are still pretty cool. Nice little cards. These are all from Gym Heroes, Gym Challenge, just because it's like my favorite 2 sets. My favorite set pair. And yep, then you got Imposter Oak's Revenge. Not too bad. I'm going to send these off to you on the next open day for UPS. And I will let you know. I will send you the tracking number information in the mail. That is actually, though, of all of them, this is my favorite card of all of them that you got. Besides the Blaine's Charmeleon, it's actually a really sick freaking card. And it's got your name on it right there. Eric. Right there. You see where it says it? Eric. Boom. Solid. We're going to set all of that off to the side. And we've got your bulk over here, too. If you want it, let me know. If you don't want it, we won't send it. And that'll just go into like the personal collection bulk that I've got, which is probably somewhere around 10 to 20,000 cards. Oh, and for those of you that don't know, yes, I have gotten plenty of tattoos over the last week. It is going to be primarily Pokemon themed. There's going to be a lot of Pokemon theme, like sub whatever's to it. Yeah, no problem, Eric. Thank you so much for being a part of the channel, and thank you for all of your support, both when we play video games, when we would never degrade each other, we would never have derogatory conversations. We always treat each other with the utmost respect, equality, and we never judge each other based on our appearances and the way we look and the way we act. Thank you so much. So much sarcasm was in all that. Yes, I do have a new tattoo. Yes, I have lots of new tattoos, actually. It's mostly just the arm, and it goes all the way up into the shoulder. I'm not going to try and show it all, without. So, yes, there will be Pokemon that will be thrown into this. Like right about, sorry if you can see it, right about there is going to be a Magikarp. We're going to throw in a Gyarados in here as well. There's also going to be some other... oh, yeah, Helldivers after this? You know it. Wait, are you off right now? Are you at work or are you at home? Because we could totally play some Helldivers after this. I'm freaking stoked. We got to get the gang back together for that. So, but first things first, we need to get through some cards. We have a lot of cards to open up. Courtney, this is from you and Alan today, so I really appreciate all of the help that you guys are doing with the community today. That was fantastic that you guys were able to put on that show and everything. It was a fun time. I had a great time. This is from you guys. That is going to be opened up. Paldean Fates, I got this a couple days ago with one of my other buddies. We just happened to go to Walmart at the time she was stacking some of these, and we got really lucky. So we're going to open up Paldean Fates, one of my favorite sets, by the way. So if any of you guys ever wonder, what's one of Eric's favorite sets? The Counselor's favorite sets is Paldean Fates. I love it. I think it's fun, super fun. We got an Ogerpon EX. I believe there's Searching Sparks, some Stellar Crown. I don't really know what else is in there, but that's how it's going. How's it healing? It's healing miraculously. It's healing so much faster than I thought. And it's healing so much better than I thought too. We've got a Zapdos EX box, and we're gonna finish it out with a product that we've never opened here on the channel before because it's a brand new item. So we're gonna start out small, and we're gonna make our way up. All right. So how you guys feeling tonight? 19 people watching. We got to get a moderator for this. All right, let's see. Gyarados number 1 for me. Oh, dude, for sure. I think Gyarados is probably going to be like a little bit on the higher portion, but I'm not quite sure. I really do need to see how the artist wants to do it. Because, for those of you that don't know, Armando was actually the one that I got the Paldean Fates with the other day. So, yeah. Fun. Oh my gosh. Grown man struggles with freaking blister. The name of every single freaking video that we do. Oh man. And you know this thing's been sealed for like 4 or 5 years. Because I think these came out in like 2021 is when this Sword and Shield opened up. All right, there we go. Or sorry, not opened up, released. Or maybe it was it 2020? Does anybody know, like, when was Sword and Shield released? Besides just now, like right here. What is that, a Cinderace? It looks like a... Oh, Solgaleo, maybe? I can't really tell. Make sure you stay hydrated, family. Yeah, I think there's going to be a Vaporeon. I might put a Seeking. I might put Seeking in the tattoo. I'm not sure. I'm not much of a Goldeen or Seeking fan. Definitely, I like Starmie. I like Miltank. Do you like Miltank? Oh, and for those of you that don't know, there is a fantastic... he's a big name streamer. You might know him as Should I Open It or Should I Keep It Sealed? But other people would know him as Pat. Oh gosh, I can't remember what his last name is. But whatever it's called. On YouTube, he has a channel called Deep Pocket Monster. And right now in November 2019 for the game. But what about the set, the card set? 2, 3, 4. There's a card show called Card Party, and it's happening right now in Tampa Bay, Florida. And I would highly recommend jumping on YouTube and watching it tomorrow. Any evolutions going in the tat. I believe I'm going to throw a Vaporeon in the tattoo, but I'm not 100%. I'm probably going to put a Vaporeon in the tattoo. It actually will probably be very similar to the Dark Vaporeon that is in the giveaway. So there's that. All right, Totodile, and our first card from that set, and it is a non-holo Eviltal. What a cute little Totodile, though. Look at that. Look how adorable that guy is. He's kicking up some wires, having a good time. Rain Splash, having a good time over there. Totodile, keep it up. Boom. I'm gonna throw that one off to the side. Miltank, oh my god, imagining you with big ol' udders on your arm. Oh, no, they wouldn't be on my arm. Miltank that's a belly tattoo. You don't get Miltank outside the belly. That'd be a fun tattoo. Does anybody know whatever happened to that, what happened to that other individual? Sean Ewan, where you at, Sean? All right, let's see here. Boom. Fusion Strike. What did I walk into? Oh, nothing insane. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I can hear my daughter outside my door trying to get in instead of being upstairs and going to bed. All right, here we go. Metapod, Battle VIP Pass, Schoolboy, Plusle, Muna, Meowth, Emmy, Helioptile, Dracloak, into a Grimmstyle, Snarl. All right, everybody, just give me 1 second. I gotta take a second here. All right, sorry about that. We had some technical difficulties. The kid didn't fall asleep immediately. All right. Dog named Chico before the tropical storm comes into Nueva. Oh. Yeah. That's fun. All right, now we got... Wait. Let's do the 151 box first, because if we're starting out small and making our way up. Then we've got a Zapdos 151 box. Hopefully it didn't get blown away. I will say, I absolutely appreciate anybody and everybody that stops by the channel and converses. And also, the patisserie guy, yo bro, go check out Fearless Terrastria. Truly some wild, crazy pack. Evolutions look like babies in the front of the pack. Okay. Fearless Terrestrial is... What is that? What is Fearless Terrestrial? I know about the Terrestrial set. Evolutions look like babies in front of that pack. I really do not know exactly which one you're talking about. I do know of, and I want to say it could be strictly in China, it could be strictly in Japan. It's one of the two. And I know there is a difference between those two countries. Do not think that I'm an ignorant idiot. There is definitely a difference between those two countries, and I know that one of them has a Evolutions 4-pack. There's not a lot of stuff that's in that one, but yeah, that's what they got. It's a Chinese only. Go check it out online. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, it's like, I think the MSRP on that one's $45. If that's the same one that you're talking about is the one I'm thinking, then yeah, it's the one where you get just Evolutions. And I mean, as cool as that is, like I like Evolutions as much as the next person, but like I'm not like crazy about them. Like I think that's a stupid set. Like it really was. It was kind of like a set that they're just like, we gotta get it just out for people that need to have their fix of Eevees. And then they do it just in one. We got a hyper rare in 3, 2, 1. Boom, switch, and an Aerodactyl. That is only like a $3 or $4 card. However, that is still a gold card, and I just bought this the other day, so I feel a little bit stupid. But it also nearly complete. This is actually the final set, or the final card in all of the 151 sets. So that's pretty cool, actually. But either way, ooh, I actually think I needed that Poliwrath. So we're gonna set that one off to the side because I think I needed that for the master set with reverse hollows. Anyway, so it's not Evolutions, bro. Just go check it out. You know what? I will. You know what? Let me write that down. Actually, you said it's Fearless Terrestrial. Let's figure this out because I gotta look into that. Where did my phone go again? There it is. Eric, it's all good. If they didn't like it, they could leave. All right, Fearless Terrestrial. let's see. Fearless terrestrial. Everything you need to know. Let's. Oh, that is interesting. Yeah, I see like an Arcanine on the front. Is that the one you're talking about? Because that's pretty much all I'm getting. Yeah, I mean, it looks alright. I'd have to look at the entire set list. Is the entire set list online? It's not evolutions. Okay, so let me maybe figure out which one it is that I'm thinking of. That's the evolutions. Arcanine SIR, yeah. I love a good SIR. I love a good Arcanine. Sorry if there's too much of a glare. Erica's invitation. Firo. We've got an illustration where it looks like the Nidoking, but we're about to find out. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Nidoking, illustration rare. And we got an Electrode. Boom. That is pretty all right. We've got, actually, I think that's going to go in my trade binder right next to the other Nidoking that we've got in the trade binder. That's fun. I might have needed that Firo, but I'm not sure. Either way, we won't bother you too much with what we need for like bulk and stuff like that. Just kind of move that off to the side. We got some pretty sweet pulls though. Sweet, sweet stuff. All right, we got our third pack of 151. Maybe we'll get as lucky as JK Suppa Buddies. I do not know if you are here right now, but if you are, maybe we could get a Demigod pack. Maybe. For those of you that don't know what a Demigod pack is, it would be the beginning 3, so like Bulbasaur or Squirtle or Charmander, and it would be the 3 evolutions of one of each of them. And that's what you would get. It would all be sequential. So if you got a Bulbasaur, it would be Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur in that order, and it would have started right there. So we obviously do not have one here, but we've got a Weedle and a Mewtwo regular holo. Best name I've ever seen on Pokemon Go. His name was Smoke Weedles. That was the best name I've ever seen on Pokemon Go. Hands down. There's some good ones out there, but that's the best one I've ever seen. I'm sure there's better ones, but still, the first time we saw that, it was in a random raid that we just happened to be doing one day, and yeah, Smoke Weedle showed up, brought it home. Zubat, Dugong, Hitmonchan, Seeking, Vileplume, Beedrill, and into an Alakazam EX, and that concludes our 151 for the evening. I don't know about y'all, but it's getting a little hot up here in the clinic. I'm gonna have to point that fan over here in this direction because it's toasty. Give me 1 second. All right. Paldean Fates. One of my absolute favorite sets. Courtney and Alan the other day, they just happened to pull one of the coolest cards of all of Pokemon, and it was the Bubble Mew. Congratulations on pulling one of the absolute coolest cards in all of, I mean, not just Scarlet Violet, but my goodness, is the Bubble Mew one of the coolest cards across the board. I love that card. I am optimistic that one day I will own that card. My goodness, is this this is the thickest plastic. Holy crap. Like, I can't tear it. But yeah. Oh man, what? They put more stuff on this? Jeez. This is awesome. Wow, they really made it look like as if somebody can't just get into that. Okay, so for those of you that can't see it, here it's, sorry, 1 second. Look at that. That's pretty sweet. It's like a tamper seal. Also, Courtney and Alan, I didn't get anything out of the Fusion Strike 2-piece blister. Oh well, it is what it is. You need to hydrate? You're right. Completed. Hydration complete. This is so weird. I've never seen a booster box like this before, or a booster bundle like this. What? Look at that. Oh my gosh. It's actually, it's like in there too. Okay, all right, that I've never seen that. All right, that's pretty interesting. Has anybody else seen that one yet? That's, I mean, this we got it from Walmart today. Hope you get that Bubble Mew. My goodness, I hope I get that Bubble Mew. I haven't opened up. I've probably opened up about 200 packs of Paldean Fates, and honestly, it doesn't owe me anything, you know? Like, I don't need to open that up. That's what Mono and I said too. Yeah. Oh, so you guys opened up yours. Okay, sweet. So it's not just me. It's like super sealed. Yeah, remember, the cards don't owe you anything. Like, so if you open up 1 pack of cards, or if you open up 1,000 pack of packs, and you don't pull the Bubble Mew once, it doesn't mean that if the statistics are 1 in 1,000, you're gonna get it on your very next one. It's each pack is 1 in 1,000. So that's just the way it is. Somebody could open it twice, and only like in 10 packs. It's just the way it works, man. Pineco, Zatu, into a Houndstone. We also looking for some baby shinies in here. Looking for some sick cards. We got a lot of stuff. All that packaging for what? That is a great question. I don't know. That's such a weird way. It's got to be to like help prevent some type of theft, but what kind of theft? I don't know. If somebody's gonna steal it, they're gonna steal it. And they don't care. Oh, we got a baby shiny. We got an Oinkologne baby shiny, following up with new Scraggy, and then into a professor's research. These are the baby shinies that we're talking about. For those of you that don't know why it's called a baby shiny, is because it's a smaller card as opposed to like a full-sized card. So it would usually be, if it's featured, it would be like that in full size versus that baby shiny. There you go. I didn't come up with it. That's just the terminology. Yeah. So there you go. Baby shiny number 1 coming from pack number 2. Also, there's only like 3 illustration rares from Paldean Fates. So, and they're all worth about $1. So if any of you in the future decide to open up Paldean Fates and you're wondering why is it that I am only getting 3 illustration rares, because there is only 3. Now there's 3, there's more than 3 SIRs. I think there's 6. You got a couple trainer ones, and then you got the Mew, which is the chase card, and then you got the Charizard, which we haven't pulled yet. Then you've got the Gardevoir, which you guys also got the other day. What a cool card that Gardevoir is. Moonlit Hill, Clobbopus. We've got an illustration rare, so we got $1. We got a whole $1. So it's either a Palmy, a Palafin, or a Wug Trio. So it's one of these. Either way, we're gonna find out in 3, 2, 1, and it's a Palmy. Either way, we got a whole $1. All right, we're gonna set that Palmy off to the side next to the Oinkologne. We got to keep our sets separate too. Second piggy hit. Oh yeah. Also, I think there's Reverooms and Varooms to be had in this set, which means there's a chance that we could be hucking cards at the wall in no time. It's not my choice. I didn't make up the rules. Okay, it's just what we have to do. It's not on me. It's on the wall. That's how it works. You give me a Varoom or a Reveroom, I'm sorry, it's going. Again, it's not my choice. It has to be done. Primate. Scrafty, Whimsicott, Numel, Natu, into a Great Tusk EX. Boom. One more EX for the hit pile. Hydrate. Honestly, those basic, I feel this pack is a hit. Yeah. I hope you're right. So, these illustration rares, like this Pommy, even though it's only like $1, I mean, my goodness, the artwork is fantastic, super cute. The Palafin, same situation, very good artwork, very cool card. And then you've got the Wug Trio, also like $1, very cool card. Don't know why they're only worth $1. I mean, obviously, the reason why they're only worth $1 is because people are only willing to pay up to $1 for those cards. Therefore, nobody will be paying more than $1. Pikachu! Mab Ostiff. And that is the second to the last pack. Boom. We got our last pack of Paldean Fates. And my goodness, so much potential. Definitely worth more than $1 in my eyes. I completely agree with you. Ooh, there's some voices in this song. Was not expecting that. Because most of this this playlist is actually just like noises. Which is fine, you know, it keeps the vibes up. Ultra Ball, Swobit, it's Pikachu! This is like the third most expensive card in the entire, or fourth most expensive card in the entire set. We pulled this one 3 times now. This is amazing. I love this card, by the way. For those of you that don't know, this Pikachu right here is a shiny, and there is also a chance of us getting a 3 magic, or a triple banger. So, if this is a triple banger, my God, last pack magic to say the least. This one card paid off so much of it. All right, next, we've got a Mimikyu, which is also one of my favorite cards. Actually, one of my favorite Pokemon, into a Ceruledge. So for this to have been a triple banger, it would have been a baby shiny, a illustration rare, and then like a trainer or an EX. Either way, that's freaking cool. That's, hell yeah, that's freaking cool. My goodness. It's actually in really good condition too. Like some of these when they come out, they're just like a little bit nicked here and there, but this one looks great. Obviously the centering's a little bit off, so it maybe would get like at best like a 9 out of 10, but my goodness. That's just, man, I pulled that Pikachu more than any other baby shiny in repetition. That's freaking cool though. The first time I pulled that card, it was $45. Like, wow. $45 freaking baby shiny. Okay. Otrapon box. I think I've opened up one of these in the past, and it was a long time ago. I hope I don't get another paper cut like I did the other day. What's funny is that paper cut hurt more than the tattoo. But don't let me get sick, or I'll take the whole house down. We have Surging Sparks, the bane of our existence. We got Stellar Crown, Paradox Rift, Twilight Masquerade. And then we got some other stuff over here. We got, like this card holder. These are freaking cool, by the way. Magnetically sealed card holders. So for those of you, if you've got like a really sick card that you want to throw in there, this is how you do it. Sorry, I'm going to struggle with this for a second. We're going to take It's Pikachu, and we're going to throw it in there. Oh goodness. Maybe we should use a, until I know exactly how to do this, because I've only done this once before. What's that Alakazam? Alright, so maybe I just set it on top. Ooh, I do not want to do this raw. I'm not throwing the card in there raw. But yeah, you just take it and you just freaking sandwich it in there. It's fine. You know, obviously you can tell that it's not centered, but it's just an Alakazam card. It is what it is. But that's pretty cool, though. I think you want to just throw a raw card in there instead of actually have it in the plastic. Either way, and then you got a little stand for it, and then you got some card sleeves. That's all. trash can's getting a little full. Okay, Surging Sparks is gonna go first because I hate Surging Sparks because we've not gotten the top 3 and we pulled probably 400 packs of Surging Sparks, and that's not cool. like, oh my goodness. I mean, it's possible I could pull both of the top 2 in this set, but yeah, we're not gonna bet on it. We're just gonna think that Surging Sparks is gonna kick us in the jaw, and we're just gonna move on with our day. We got a Passimian, Sheen-Notic, Vivillon, Applin, and a Cerulege EX, Basic EX. I don't believe I've ever pulled this card before. Kind of cool. I have pulled the Cerulege IR multiple times. I don't know how many, but it's somewhere around 3 times. It could be 4. It's not 2. It's 3 to 4. 3 to 4 times I've pulled that card. All right. Get this code. Is that an upside down code card? Yeah, upside down code card. Maybe we got something good in here. Also, I'm not basing that off of anything. Beehole Pikachu coming your way. Dude, if there's a freaking Pikachu in here haunting us after, or sorry, trolling us after we just got that Pikachu again, I'm gonna lose it. Crocolore, Victini, Mousehold, Meowstic, Fluttermane. No Beehole Pikachu showing up. We got an Excadrill into an an art rare. Archaludon. I've never pulled this one either. That's pretty cool. 2 Surging Sparks packs, and we are... I mean, we got 2 pulls and 2 Surging Sparks packs. That is unlike it. Sorry. Oh my goodness. All right, Stellar Crown. Stellar Crown has 2 cards in it that I actually really like. One would be the Squirtle, which we already have, and then the other would be the Terapagos SIR, which I've never seen. So, I don't know. Maybe we get lucky. Maybe we get one of those sick cards. Also, the Terapagos, like, UPC, my goodness, I saw those on the market, like on the shelf at Barnes & Noble and many other places for like 2 years, and I never once saw a person get it. Lapras EX, never once saw a person walking out with that. And then now, haven't seen it since, oh goodness, it's been like 2 months. Either way, cool really cool box. Like, I think there's 18 packs in there. They go for $100, so a freaking steal compared to, needing to buy them off of a reseller. And yeah, it's just a really cool set. I like Stellar Crown. I don't love it. I like it. Wow. Okay, so wow. This guy has that Lechonk is on another dimension, like a whole other dimension. Hog Pokemon living in another dimension. So I was actually thinking about doing a side quest where I collect Pokemon that look like that, like meet this criteria. So where they just look gone, like just gone, like exactly like this. So anyway, that Lechonk is going to meet that criteria. That one will actually be going into... We don't like Rooms and Reverooms in this house. That's... All right, we're gonna move on. That Lechonk trolled us so hard. It was getting me ready for a Varoom. Koraidon, Payappa, Pancham. Yeah, that's the magic he found. Electabuzz. Into a Grimmsnarl. This card, my daughter hates this card. Yeah, for sure he was eating those mushrooms. You know what's funny? It's probably what happened was that Lechonk ate like 5 or 6 of those, and then he was looking at the 7th, and he was like, oh my god, have I messed up? Like, I messed up big. Twilight Masquerade, one of my favorite sets, because, I mean, some of my favorite cards are in here. Yeah, the Greninja's, like, insanely cool, but, like, obviously that's just not, like, in the cards. Get it? Anyway, I want a side quest for all the executes. Let me know. I've probably got plenty of them. But yeah, do any of you guys have any side quests? Anybody got a side quest going on out there where you're just like, I need to have a certain amount of these? Obviously, mine is up to like opinion or perspective. Like that's really cool. Like if you could go for like the cutest cards, like that Vulpix would fit the bill. I mean, that's a pretty freaking cute card. And then this Grimmsnarl over here, he's obviously at EDC. He's got the poi balls and he's going. But yeah, so that's just one of the things I've been really thinking about is I've got a free binder for me to start a collection like that. So I think that's what I might end up doing. Paradox Rift, or sorry, I might start actually pretty soon. Of just going around and finding the most spent Pokemon. Just like, do you have a Greninja? I had a Greninja. Actually, one of my, I've told the story a few times, but my buddy out at work used to love collecting Pokemon way back in the day. And I told him that I'm actually doing this. And I told him that I've got some packs of oh my goodness, of Twilight that I could bring out, like some booster bundles. And so I brought out, I think 4 or 5 booster bundles, and he was like into his second or third pack, and he pulls the Greninja, and yeah, he's definitely rolling. He pulls the Greninja, and he's like, oh, I've got a Greninja over here, and I was like, oh, sweet, well, let's check it out. And he hands it over, and it's the Greninja. My God, it got loud. Also, I collect Squovet, Greedent, Milcery, Alchemy cards, besides all those trainer cards I have. Is there a trainer card with Squovet? I want to say there is, but I'm not sure. We're moving on to our last item of the night. I mean, we pulled some pretty cool stuff, you know? Nothing insane besides that Pikachu's the biggest one. Like, that Pikachu is by far the biggest one that we got. So, let me put these other ones over here, too. I've never opened up this box before. Looks like there's some stuff in there that we might actually really like. All right, give me 1 second. Sorry, you guys don't need to see me hawk Tua into the freaking trash can. It's gross. Arven's Greedent, that's what it was. Yes, that's what it was. Not Squovet, it was Arven's Greedent. All right. That is a really cool Charizard. Yeah, because I like these. I really do like these. These are really cool cards. We got Journey Together, which I love Journey Together. We got 2 more Surging Sparks packs. And that's awesome. Hopefully they're going to be as good as that last one. Oh, so we got 5 total packs and 1 Paradox Rift. What is this called? Lenticular. This is lenticular. So depending on the angle, boom. So you can see the Charizard adjusting depending on the angle of the card. Oh, and it goes between Paldean Fates and Scarlet Violet base set. Or, well, promo. All right. We're going to start off with the Paradox Rift just because I really like Paradox Rift. Good luck on the pulls. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Not sure about the Squobet. Yeah, okay, sorry, I just reread that one. Oh my goodness. This Paradox Rift pack is super difficult. All right. Boom. Paradox Rift. Probably the last pack of Paradox Rift they're going to open for probably the day. Oh, Milk Tank. Do you like Milk Tank? I like Milk Tank. Wimpod. What is that Wimpod looking at? Nope, nothing weird. Dondozo. Tulip. Beluza. Earthen Vessel. Do we have anything back there? No. Steenie. Kind of weird looking card. Thievel. Like not a big Thievel fan. Not a fan of the pre-evolution from Thievel as well. Kind of I don't know. Even though I should like those. It's just, you know, because they kind of like are an old homage almost back to the OGs. All right, we only have 3 more packs after this one. It seems like it went by kind of quick because we just, you know, we had a lot of interesting ones before. We did a lot of talking before all this. Torkoal, we've got an illustration rare from Journey Together in 3, 2, 1. Boom, Swinub. And a Lycanroc regular holo. I think I pulled this card once before. Maybe, I don't know. I know it's not a big hitter. It's a cool card though. Really, really cool card actually. Yeah, it's a really cool card. I like Mamoswine a lot. Mamoswine is from like whenever I would play the games, Mamoswine was almost always like when I would get to that cave, I would find like a level 23 Swinub, and then I would almost always evolve them into Piloswine, like almost immediately. And then eventually, depending on like if it was on Pokemon Go, I would evolve him into Mamoswine the moment that I could. But yeah, that was just kind of my thing. But I love Mamoswine, such a cool card, cool Pokemon. Furret, Druddigon. This is exactly like how the last pack went. Call for family. Cubone. Speaking of calling for family, wearing his mother's skull. Golem. Escavalier. Carablast, Hop's Choice Band into a Noivern regular holo. 2 packs left of Surging Sparks. All right. Still need those top 3 from Surging Sparks. That'd be the Milotic, the Pikachu, and the Latios. Scatterbug is our first one. Wattrel, Simisear, Esper. Esper always looks like that. Esper always looks like the worst thing that could have possibly happened just happened. Togetic, Glimmet, into a Zarude. Boop. Last pack of the night. My goodness. Alan says he loves Mamoswine too. He remembers when it first came out. He was so excited to have it in the game. I completely agree. Because I had a 96 Piloswine. And when I realized that I could finally evolve it, my goodness. Because there was like no announcement. It literally was just like, it just showed up one day. Patisserie guy, Cubone is the saddest Pokemon. I feel sad for him. Yeah. Have you heard about Phantump? Apparently Phantump, they just pretty much took Cubone and they just brought it up another level. Phantump is, I believe the Pokemon story is little children that got lost in the woods had sat down on a stump until they passed away and became Phantump. Yep, that just happened. Vulpix, Swablu, Mousehold, Meowstick, Colbell, Tapu, Fanfy, who's clearly got something going on, and an Alolan Executor EX. And that is going to be the last pack of the night, and it is a last pack pull. Not an epic pull, not a bad pull, just a pull. But I need to grab another one of these for safety, obviously. I've got what we in Hawaii and many other people refer to as spam musubi. What you guys might refer to it as is, it's just spam wrapped in seaweed and some rice. In Hawaii, that's just amazing. So, anyway, as always, I appreciate every single one of you with all of your comments, all of your support, just like absolutely every bit of it. It's super fantastic having the ability to kind of hang out here with all of you guys. I'm really excited to be able to hand off some more of these cards, giving them off to the giveaway. Actually, here in a few minutes, I'm going to be jumping onto a video game called Helldivers 2. And if any of you guys want to actually look me up on that game, let me know, and I'd be more than happy to hang out with you guys and play that game in a non-streaming fashion, where it moves from PG to PG-13. You know, stuff like that. Anyway, yeah. So again, make sure you have notifications on for any of the future streams for whenever we go live, whenever a new video or a new short is posted. Because, I mean, here next week, I'm going to probably stream one time. Probably going to do another... I don't know exactly. Yeah, for democracy. That's exactly right. That's exactly what's going to happen. Selling them for fundraisers in from. Remember selling them for fundraisers in from. I don't know. What do you mean? Yeah. But yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to do for my next stream. It'll probably be more Destined Rivals. I don't know. I've still got a lot of Destined Rivals to open up. We're still chasing after the top 3 cards because the highest one that we got is the Moltres. But either way, I had a pretty good night. This was fun. We got to learn a lot. We got to open up some Evolving Skies, which we haven't ever done on stream as far as I know. We got some pretty fun pulls. We got to revisit the Pikachu that we've seen multiple times. We got a lot of other stuff that we got to look at. We got to redo the giveaway properly. And we got to learn about a young man that's going to have 4 cats. And he told us about a hurricane that's brewing up just off the coast of Mexico on the southwest side. Either way, it was fun here in the clinic, and I had a great time with every one of you. And I'm really looking forward to doing more of this stuff. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Didn't work. I hit the button, but it didn't do anything. See ya.